it is Bray and Drizzy. There's no Ethan. Where is he, Drizzy?
Where is he? He's gone. He
I have
must
no
be
idea.
stuck in traffic or something.
That traffic was horrible this morning. I've got no idea, but we had to get started because we're running out of time. We have an hour window to get this done, and it's 20 minutes into the booking.
Yep.
And he's not here, so
we have till 11. It's bloody 10:20.
We are rolling, but
Holy
it is the first time we are back in 3 weeks in the studio. 2 weeks, just overall.
3 weeks. Yeah. Yep. Because 2 weeks ago we
were online.
Yeah, we were online.
On the call because we had Hudson Walker at 3 o'clock, I think it was that day, and we need to get you done and dusted in the morning so we can upload it Friday afternoon to come out before all the footy starts.
And you didn't want to go back and forth.
It's a long drive for me, as you know.
No, thank you.
I'm not around the corner like you are in Picton.
Exactly. And then the week after, I was in Northam because the new gym opened up. Yep.
I did see that.
Jets,
the boots.
Jets Northam.
The boots.
The boots, yeah, on the story. They even got compression.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect it from Northam.
Why do you need it? You don't do much physical exercise.
Well, a couple of my mates replied to my story and said, "Why the hell is Seb wearing compression boots?" My mate that was with me.
I was going to reply to your story and say, "What have you done to need them?"
You're right. Who hits legs these days? Come on.
To be fair, we last year I think it was after one of our finals.
Yeah.
My team played. I didn't play. I wasn't quite cracking into the team just yet. Played in the final and we went to do this recovery session. And I chucked on the boots and I was like, geez, this feels good.
It does
After
feel
a hard Saturday worth of water boy running.
Oh, I love it. No, how beneficial is it? It makes your legs feel like numb. Like it
it does.
It hurts a lot, but then afterwards,
I wouldn't say it hurts, but it's a nice hurt.
Yeah, it's like a nice hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, what's been happening since 2 weeks ago when we last spoke to you?
Yeah, got back to Northern, looked in the gym, got a membership for the end of the year because I'm going back for harvest to Jets. Yeah. So I've put that on hold till I go back.
You have to sign a contract?
Yeah.
One of those gyms have to sign the contract?
Little contract. Well, she did it all online. But yeah, no, it's a pretty good deal. And then I'll go back obviously in like November and then hit the gym and do some work on the farm. Nice. Right? And then the Avon Descent was on.
Yes, that was on the weekend. Traffic was absolutely chaos around the Guildford area.
Was it crazy? Bet it was.
I didn't actually experience it. I just had a lot of reports.
Yeah,
it would have been on Sunday.
Yeah.
So what, you checked it out from North?
No, well, I couldn't because the game was in Mandurah. Yeah.
So what, you checked it out on Sunday?
The Friday, they have a little parade, Friday night. In Northam. Yep. So they all come around on different, obviously, the kayaks and all that.
Speedboats.
Speedboats.
The best part of it.
Yeah, they're pretty cool to look at. And then, all the like Northam like TAFE, all that sort of stuff, all the community stuff.
I could guarantee and say I give high raps to the people that actually kayak the Avon Descent. That is a long way to be in a kayak. I struggle to do 200 metres.
Literally.
It's tough, and they're doing it for 2 days, from Northam to Bayswater.
Is that how far it is?
Yeah, they finished up. I'm pretty sure they finished up just behind Ascot Racecourse.
That's
in the river there.
That's insane.
Bayswater, Ascot.
Wouldn't want to be. Yeah, wouldn't want to do that. Would want to be in the speedboat for sure. But
100%.
But yeah, like it would kill your body. How long does it take them?
Well, they start Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know what time. I've never been to a start of one, so it's morning.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they have to stop and stay the night at a certain location. I don't know where that is because the years I've been and gone and watched, I guess, the Guildford phase of it when I used to live in Guildford.
Yeah.
We had the speedboat still coming through at like 1 o'clock. So clearly they would have to stop and go at a certain time because I reckon the speedboats could just about get it done in one day if they really wanted to.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Kayaking is a very tough job from that far up the hill.
100%. Well, yeah, luckily they had enough water as well because sort of the few weeks before they
if you had it a month or two ago, you wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been able to get through. Well, I don't know what it's like up in Northern, but like through the upper Swan. Sort of Swan Valley area, it's pretty dry when it doesn't rain.
It's very dry, yeah. But like the usual stuff, support work,
busy,
coaching,
busy,
pretty bloody busy.
Yep, nice.
And then Wesley wrapped up the school sport.
Oh, they're done. The
They're done.
5-6s.
5-6s are done.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Good.
They played well. They played well yesterday. They won.
You take that. Now, Ethan's just rolled into the studio. We've
the hell?
located him.
Yeah.
We have located him.
Hey.
Audience.
He is coming in.
Apologies for the
So late.
Just take the AirPods out.
It's crazy.
What are you doing? Where have you been?
I just had a little bit of a interview to do.
So you just got out of the car, did an interview, and put us on hold.
Yeah, pretty much. Priorities not in order today, but the laptop's here. We're ready to go. What have I missed?
Nothing. We've just been talking about the Avon Descent.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Refresh me, please.
So he doesn't know. He doesn't get it. He's not from Northam.
That's okay.
He doesn't live
Clearly
along
not.
the river.
It's a race.
A kayaking race from Northam to Bayswater.
It's been a while, boys. Is this mic on?
Yeah, it is.
It
on.
is. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Well set up.
You haven't missed much. We've just been talking shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
to be
so-
fair, I was 10 minutes late as well.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's okay.
Anyway.
What have you been up to?
Working footy. Missed training last night.
Did you?
Went to X Golf
Ooh.
with the guys from
The coach
work.
heard that.
Yeah, no, well,
It's not gonna
they
be happy
know
with
because
that.
I sent a message to the group chat because
Saying you were
one of the
sick.
boys said $2. Oh, no, didn't say. He just said, "How'd you hit him?" with a laughing emoji in the team group chat.
Oh, shit.
And I said, "Was hitting him well, but my driver broke."
No.
And it wasn't me who broke it.
Oh, it's come
One
off.
of the boys has. I've gone to the toilet. He's pulled out my driver. He's a lefty as well,
No,
so he
yeah.
wasn't taking the piss. Like he was actually, and he's a very good golfer.
Yeah.
He's pulled it out and absolutely flushed one, and the top of the driver has
It's
just snapped and its whole come off. So
Oh, my God.
they need a new driver head. The shaft should be all right, but just the head is
Just
completely gone.
yeah.
So that's a
So
investment I need
couple
to make.
hundred. Yeah.
I'm hoping it's no more than 500.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I might have to pay a bit more than that, which I'm not looking forward to. But footy-wise, we're out of finals, so that's why I wasn't too stressed about going to training last night.
No.
I thought
Fair enough. So
we got a little work function with
Yeah.
all of us, playing for a couple of hours. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll go to that. It's not going to happen
fair
every
enough.
week.
Last game on the weekend.
Yep, against
This
the
weekend.
Kellys.
Who?
Tim Kelly's family.
Oh.
They're probably going to beat us by 100 points. But that's
My
all right.
mind immediately
Very
just went to like the Kellys and thought of Blake and
No,
Luke, and I was like,
no.
what? That's not happening.
Tim Kelly's dad runs around. He's a gun. Hopefully, I can get a touch.
Are you
this
being
week.
serious? That's insane.
Yeah, he's
Prepare
good.
for 2026. Throw the magnets around to sort of test the waters of what could be on the forefront of 2026.
Hopefully, I can get a touch.
Hopefully.
I did not have
Hopefully.
a disposal on the weekend. It wasn't a day for it all.
No, it should be good. Wait, when are you playing? Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Yeah.
You
Good
gonna
weather.
come?
Good weather.
Yeah, you're gonna come.
18
Last game of the
degrees.
year.
Uh,
110 bounce down.
What have you got on after?
Going to the pub.
You go to the pub. Right, what pub?
Is this tomorrow?
We'll
tomorrow.
find out.
We'll find out. Yeah.
Not going to go to the double header at Mineral Resources Park.
But if
Beautiful.
oh no, I won't be going there.
Oh, okay.
Won't be going to Mineral Resources. I'll be watching it on 7 Plus though.
Yes.
Fair enough. So, Ed, what have you been up to?
Calling.
You just had an
Didn't
interview.
you have 3 games on the weekend? Or was that the week
Yeah,
before?
yeah. Had three games. Wait.
That was
the
2
weekend
weeks ago.
is-
That was
yeah.
last time we recorded.
Yeah, had 3 games. So I was trying to.
Last
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, had 2 games on the Sunday, so no Waffle game. Had the Rogers Cup, one of the Rogers Cup finals, and then Waffle W finals. Both Waffle W finals were decided by a point.
Yeah.
The one that I wasn't calling, but it was on at roughly the same time, went to extra time.
What, the
then
Subi Claremont game?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the one that I was calling, Swans didn't kick a goal all day until the 4th quarter, and then they won the game by a point.
How good's football?
So, and then the prelims are this week. So
Do we know if our man here is going to be calling a grand final?
I do know the answer to that, but I will not disclose that right now because
With that cheeky grin, I'm going to say it's a yes.
it's going to be, obviously we'll hopefully record next week, so that'll be the grand final week.
Okay,
So
okay.
we'll touch on them all. there.
Hopefully. By the smile, I'm guessing he's got 8 gig.
Who, me?
No, not you.
I was going to say,
Oh,
what?
yeah, you're going to follow Emma's
Yeah.
pursuits on the boundary.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so now, talk about Waffle W. We'll go to AFLW. It kicked off obviously last night. How good's Ella Roberts? And
Oh,
Lush.
my God.
Lush.
Painter, yeah, what a player. Like, I was
Right,
thinking
that was
this last
insane.
night. The gap between Ella Roberts and the next best female player in WA is like so big that it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Like you just watch her for a few seconds and you're like, it's like it's not even comparable. And you can throw, Cara Bowers, whoever you want from Fremantle, and I'm sorry, but Ella Roberts is just like
And
up there.
I saw a bit of Sench from Collingwood as well. she is a gun. There is
Skill.
there is some very talented players coming through.
And the skill level's improving as well. It's the 10th season, so a bit of a landmark there.
But you could argue maybe it's a bit. They still was a bit too early for 18 teams, but still, talent's coming through, and I'm very impressed, and I'm very excited for the Eagles prospects. That's now 2 wins at AFL level for the club this year. So I'm up and about. Anytime West Coast come in, or anytime I come in after a West Coast win, I'm up and about.
Can I just say,
The second time it's happened this year.
what did I say a few weeks ago about Jacob Newton?
Yes, you did.
I told you so. I told you so.
Drizzy's
Drizzy's lost his voice because he can't
Drizzy's
talk.
lost
Yeah, only 2 players now for the Eagles AFL who haven't played senior footy.
Yeah.
Surely, I don't want to say you'd gift a game, but like,
Greg.
I don't know.
Greg.
Where's the Greg?
Didn't he already get a game?
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't got a game yet.
He's been emergency a couple of times.
Yeah, but he's playing waffle, so who knows? Sydney in the last round, maybe. I don't know.
So you picked it. He's in.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, that's a very good call there, you Ethan. You've made some of those calls over the last maybe year or two, and you've been pretty bang on with most of them.
Yeah, I mean, I just
all
I sort of said was I can see why they picked him up.
And what about Gov's younger boy getting a shirt on Street X this week? That is one of the best things I've ever seen.
That's the funniest shit ever.
Well done to Gucci Smoothie and the Street X team for doing that.
And the funds are going to charity.
Yes, I do like that. It is very good. I'm loving that. Now, it's also been retirement week in the AFL. Yeah, I haven't seen...
Everyone's retiring.
You can correct me,
It's that time of year.
the amount of superstars retiring in the same year, I can't remember the last time we've seen this many stars go out in the same year. So we'll just name... I'm just going to name a couple off the top of my head. Obviously, Fife, Bogue, Bruce. I'm probably missing someone. Missing a couple, probably.
Yeah.
But still, it's...
Who
a
knows?
lot
There
of
might be
big
some
names.
from Collingwood, potentially. But
Well, didn't Scott Pendlebury sign?
yeah, but I mean, like, is Jeremy Howe going to go on and stuff?
Yeah.
Who knows? But
There are some names disappearing, which...
I mean, Doherty, we touched on that a
Doherty,
few
yeah.
weeks back. There's not a lot. There's not a lot to be
There's
fair.
still
I
a
think
lot
it's
of
just the guys
names.
that are there
Cal Ward.
of significant note.
And obviously the West Coast
recently,
guys.
in the past sort of 2-3 weeks, so it's been all of them in the club.
Yeah.
And then a couple of sacked as well. Melbourne's coach.
Yeah, Simon.
Good one.
It had to happen.
Yeah.
For his career and also the football club.
How long was he there for? He was there for ages.
2016?
9 years, I reckon.
2016, I think it was. But he can get a job at another club.
Oh,
He will. He sounds confident.
But
like-
the longer he was going to hang around at Melbourne was going to decrease his value. So I think he needed to get out of there. And they said you can coach for the rest of the season if I was him. And clearly he didn't. Why get paid and work when you can get paid and not work? Just finish up.
100%. Yeah. Just to touch on the AFLW, there were some skills last night that were unreal. Like a couple of players were so good, especially for Eagles. Bushby was good.
Yes.
Who did you say before?
Painter on debut.
Painter.
3 goals.
Who's number one? The number one in the
yes,
forward line.
Wakefer,
Yeah,
Her
key
hands
forward.
were unreal.
Yeah.
Insane. And then obviously, what's her face?
Ella Roberts.
as well.
Yeah.
And then
Jess Wrench was good off the
what's
halfback flank.
the new one from Gold Coast?
Drennan.
No. The second draft pick.
Havana.
Havana
Yeah.
Harris. Havana Harris. She's a good player.
There were some
Very
good players. And I
player,
think it was a very good decision to move the game from Leaderville to Lathlane because...
Is that where it's going to be?
Well, it was meant to be Leaderville, but they moved it because of the ground condition. And
Shocking.
you probably wouldn't want to see an AFLW game, no disrespect, but in those sort of conditions, round one, when you're trying to pump up the competition. Because wet weather footy, muddy footy, it's horrible for men, let alone the girls, the standard of the game. So great decision to move it because I think a lot of people enjoyed last night. And I don't think they would have enjoyed watching it at Leaderville. If it's actually that bad, I actually haven't seen Leaderville.
Well, South Row and East Perth played there in the waffle and like the
horrible.
conditions. Yeah, but yeah, but Daisy Pearce, I was saying that like they look forward to playing later in the year.
It'll get better.
And just on the Goodwin stuff, like it was really interesting after the sacking. He's been pretty open like about how saying like the the challenge when they won the premiership was like back up, and that could have been the reason of why they've sort of dropped off, is because they reached those highs, and then trying to back it up, it does ask questions of your motivation and all that sort of thing. So
yeah, 100%. Now, the top 5 through the weekend just gone. Ethan, of course, teaming up with Streamer with some highlights. I think it was pretty hard to go past number 1, and Toby won.
Yeah, that was almost...
That was an impressive game.
40 disposals and 4 goals,
including
that banana on the goal as well. That was always going to be number 1. Aiton Martinago from Wesley kicked 3 goals as a year 10, I believe. Dale Sutherland had 35 disposals. We just had him in the studio then with Kobe Evans. Val Davies got 143 ranking points for Scotch. And then Hudson Walker...
Huge.
Hudson Walker had 16 tackles in that win against West Perth. At Lake Joondalup had 24 disposals as well. Not to say I told you so again constantly, but I think I was the only one that tipped Subi in that game against West Perth. And it's just purely, I don't want to repeat of last year how I said Kale was a one-man team, but when Swads and Farrow aren't there, they're dropping. So. But West Perth are out of the league now officially in terms of finals, so they'll hopefully come back for that.
Now, Ethan, you made a video last night about some debutants to league level. Wes Wally debuting at Subiaco, and Leon Kickett is debuting for Swan Districts.
Yeah, I had the feeling the Wes one was going to come about either with Subi or West Coast. So, yeah, interesting to see what he can do. I feel like he hasn't been forgotten about by any means, but I feel like... comparison with some of the other prospects.
He was getting hyped pre-season before he even got a game.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's just other people are coming on and whatnot. I think because he's tied to the NGA with West Coast, there's probably that natural assumption that he'll just become a West Coast player. Yeah. So it's not a matter of where's he going to end up, which isn't the case, but it's probably likely, I'd say, given what's happened with Malachi Champion and Tyrell Dewar and those likes the last few years. And then Leon Kickett. I'm calling this game tomorrow night, West Coast and Swan Districts, doubleheader at Mineral Resources Park. He'll be playing league after getting a state combine invite, a late one alongside Blake Kelly and Dale Sutherland, which takes the tally up to 9 for state combine, which they'll probably still add blokes to that, to be honest. But Leon Kickett, what a week it's been for him. A bit of a bolter, it seems, for the draft. He's been doing pretty well for the Colts, so it's well deserved, and especially since Swans are going to not make finals. Not saying that they've given him that for that reason, but just to test the waters a bit.
100%. Where's Wally? Yeah, I reckon he'll do better with better teammates around him, to be honest.
Yeah, well, Subi league just won against West Perth as well. A little bit of an upset there. He's been getting high numbers, Leon Kickett, in the Colts, above 20 disposals, a bit more midfield time. He's very electric, can take a hanger from South Bunbury. That little alignment in the zone between the Southwest and Swans just continues to blossom.
Yep.
Very quick. I believe there's a relation to the Kickett fam, like Dale and Kickett. I don't know exactly what, but I did see an article maybe that there is that relation.
Right. Yeah. Good bloodline. What was that? We also had some state combine invites as well.
As I was just saying, Dale and Blake Kelly added to the list that already came out when we talked about it previously. So, and as I said, I think more than they will add. I remember Lawson Humphreys got added like a few days before. Yeah. They're always adding guys like literally the week of, and this is in October, so who knows? It could well and truly get into the teams depending on stuff like that.
And it was a record-breaking team selection for the West Aussies and the AFLW under-18 All-Australian team, Ethan, with a stack of guns. And before we go to those names, there's also a stack of West Aussies debuting for the AFLW clubs this weekend, including former guests Molly O'Hare and Taya Chambers debuting. And I also saw on Molly's Instagram yesterday that they made like a little documentary about her getting drafted.
Really?
Melbourne, yeah. She was on her Instagram story.
Pick 3, the benefits of being a really high pick.
I think it was like a little 20-minute documentary.
Yeah.
Because no
other picks got that.
Yeah. Even the video that the West Coast Eagles made of that Lucia Painter's debut, I don't know if you saw that, but it was about her workplace, and they sent like a thing into the sky.
Oh, yeah, I did say that, yeah.
Yeah. But, good for them. Taya Chambers, debuting for Essendon as well.
Yep.
But yeah, those West Aussies that got named in that All-Australian team, 5. So I think it's more than we've ever had before.
Record breaking.
Including a bottom major from West Perth. And I always struggle with this name, so I don't even want to pronounce it because it's actually come up on Around the Waffle this year a few times, and I don't even want to attempt the name. But Cara Ruck from West Perth, she's a bottom major and she's made an All-Australian team. And then Maya Level Finn, who's a back pocket for East Rio.
Wolski?
I don't want to attempt it, but someone's going to have to get across it because she's
going to... You want to give that a crack?
Oh, shit. No, that's a hard last name.
But yeah.
I wonder what nationality that is.
East Freo defender.
That's crazy.
May Level Finn loves a mark. She played really well in the game that unfortunately East Freo got eliminated in last week. Olivia Warmer, centre half forward. Karis Diodaro, who won the MVP on the bench, which is a bit stiff maybe. You win the MVP and on the bench, but still you make the team. And then Mia Russo from West Perth, ball magnet, also makes the bench. So
this is Gleluski, I reckon.
Mm.
It's a tongue twister. That's my crack at that.
That's it. That's well done.
If someone could follow up with us and get the correct pronunciation, that would be amazing.
It's like Sir Hoy a few years back.
Yeah,
and you just get used to it now. And
yeah. Well, I've never actually seen that last name.
Mm.
I've never tried to do that. Sir Hoy is pretty easy to roll off the tongue.
There is some,
but that looks difficult. There is a lot of.
I thought mine was.
There's a Z in there. There's a G. There's some I's. A U. Sorry, not a U. A W. A SKI. It definitely ends with ski. We can say that. We know that. And
it's
starts with a D.
Like Zane.
Zakostelski.
Yeah.
I don't find that much trouble with that one.
Zakostelski. Yeah, no, I don't find it.
But if you say,
but if you're looking at it for the first time, you would.
Yeah, if you're looking at it for the first time.
Yeah. All right. So, should we have a look at the waffle Colts round this week?
Tips.
Some big games to come up in the Colts this week. As we look at, or if we go through the ladder, we've got the 2 Fremantle teams up top. Only percentage splitting them, but East Fremantle do have a game in hand. And then we've got Claremont, West Perth and Swan Districts all on 8 wins, with Claremont and West Perth with a game in hand. And then your Demons, Drizzy, just 1 game outside. And it's probably fair to say Subiaco won't be playing unless they can somehow win both games.
It's mathematically possible.
It's mathematically possible. They need to win both games and have a bit of a percentage boost to try and sneak in and obviously have some other results fall their way. And then we've got East Perth and Peel down the bottom. Peel still haven't found that first win of the year. Will they be able to find
6 p.m. game
after the league
Saturday night?
There is some good games. So we'll go to the first game. 8:55. Luckily, that's not you, Drizzy. That'd be really early for you. Claremont and East Perth at Claremont. What are we thinking here? Am I looking at? No, I'm looking at round 20. Sorry. I'm looking at round 20.
No,
I had round 20 open. Round 19. East Fremantle and East Perth at 8:55 at the Good Grocer. You would think it'd be all East Fremantle here.
Yeah, shouldn't be too many issues. They're almost back to full strength as well. McManus is back into the team. Grills is back into the team. Luke Corello actually debuted in the league against West Coast Eagles, one of the State 18s members who didn't play in the Carnival. So he looks like he's held his place for the Sharks as they will play league footy as well. But other than that, East Freo, I feel like they should get the job done at home.
East Freo, yep.
Should get the job done. Game number 2, 9:15, Driz. The first game of 4 at Mineral Resources, fresh off the AFLW game last night. Mm-hmm. Hopefully the ground's going to be able to hold up in this lovely weather that we're having.
Yeah.
It's actually good for once.
Well, it'll be a bit dewy as it usually is in the morning, but it should clear up off by half time.
So Perth and Claremont, this is a massive game.
Well, yeah, I mean, we
biggest
had Kobe and Dale come in, and as they were leaving, you guys said to each other, biggest game of the year tomorrow. It's a final. Yeah. It is a final.
Yeah.
So is that?
It's massive.
Well, it's
huge test. Huge test for them. Yeah.
Well, so what's the team lineup looking like for Claremont? They've got almost full strength.
Banfield out.
We got Aquinas boys in.
You do.
Dale Sutherland's named in a back pocket. Is he actually playing there, or is he going to be playing midfield? Do you know, Drizzy?
He'll probably be playing backline.
Okay.
Exclusive.
He's usually playing backline. Yeah. Because Kobe's in the mid usually, and then Xavier, Bianchini, however you say it.
And all of a sudden, Claremont are third on the ladder in the Colts. So there was a point this year where I was almost ruling it out of the three-peat, but they've been able to find their form.
Drizzy, I'm leaning towards you guys. I reckon this is a game the Demons would win. They beat the good teams.
Upset.
They beat the good teams.
No, they're a lot better than they've been playing. I can tell you that.
I'm backing them in. Did you win last week?
Yeah, we should have won by more. But we've got a couple of players back that very good players.
I'm tipping Claremont, unfortunately. I think this might put the final nail in the coffin of the 2025 hopes, but I've been proven wrong plenty of times. It's
fair enough.
Yeah, I think Claremont are starting to form again, and
no curtain though.
Yeah, no curtain. I feel like Perth have more on the line though, so they'll probably play into the advantage a little bit more, knowing that there is probably no tomorrow. Well, there is no tomorrow. Lose this year, you can't make finals. So.
Right, Perth for me and Driz, Claremont for Ethan. South Fremantle and West Perth at 9:15 at Fremantle Oval. I'm going to lean towards South Fremantle comfortably. When I say comfortably, that's 20 points.
Fred is back in. He played reserves last week.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't like how prospects play reserves. So the Colts are league.
Yeah, I suppose South Freo were just absolutely dominating.
Yeah, I know it's hard to.
I was saying the other day, I haven't seen a league team dominate this much since Subi in 2018 when they went undefeated, and South Freo have only lost one game to the West Coast Eagles.
I haven't watched them much, but apparently they're just so well drilled.
They smashed East Perth. Are probably either them or Claremont are the next best team, and they just pumped them. At Leaderville, like
there has to be some financials involved.
Yeah,
it's good.
Just like they got done for the other year when they lost 2.
There's no doubt, getting a few AFL guys, but it's also like the young guys coming through as well.
Yeah, they've got a lot of talent.
The local products, but anyway,
Molly's brothers.
Yeah, he's very good. Yes, as a small forward. Who am I tipping? Yeah, I'll say South Freo. It's at Freo Oval. West Perth got a few wins, including Kobe LaCroix, Harvey Sporting Guy. That'll bolster them. But I'd still say South. And this is a big test for West Perth without, the other two that we've highlighted still. So I'll say the Bulldogs.
You South?
Fuck off.
Who's calling?
Sorry, someone's calling.
Is that Nathan?
No, it's not Nathan.
Not going to the Cooge today?
Yeah, no
Cooge.
Not today.
Big game tonight.
He's got a big game tonight. Yeah, he can't.
I wouldn't want to be doing that.
What game?
I'm going. What game? South Freo.
Yep.
Yeah.
South Freo.
At Freo.
Yeah.
W.
Subiaco Peel Thunder 6 p.m. on Saturday night at Leaderville. Subi, you would think would win, but I think it could be a night. I don't think it's going to be as big of a margin as some might think. I think if Peel are going to win a game in the next 2 weeks, this might be it.
At the start of the game, Peel weren't actually that bad. Like, they actually look good.
Well, clearly, you guys only beat them by 20 points.
They've got some very good height. Yeah, they got a couple of bigs that are huge.
Purely because Subiaco need to win to mathematically make it. I'll tip them.
I'm going Subiaco, but I'm not saying they're going to blow Peel out of the park.
These two teams played a few night games this year. Obviously, Subi played a night game last week, so that's set routine after going up to Lake Joondalup and winning that game. Yeah, I'll say them. This game, there's not a heap of team changes compared to some of the others, but yeah, I'll say the Lions. They've named a extended bench, so yep, Subiaco at home. Yep. For me,
they should be winning. All right, well, we'll go to the PSA fixtures for the weekend. This is like the one. This is one of 2 rounds through the season where we're going to get some pretty good football in every game, I reckon, just about. Scotch Hale, Guildford Christchurch, Wesley Trinity, and Aquinas with the bye. We'll start off Scotch hosting Hale. Will it determine the Alco potential?
Hale win this, they win the Alco Cup.
Right.
Sheesh.
So, and if they lose, what's the...
Well, they're 1 game ahead, I believe.
Right.
So...
If they lose, they've still won. Because Aquinas have a bye. And Aquinas is second, aren't they?
There's still around to come.
Oh,
so they traditionally end the season on a Thursday, I believe.
Right.
Just pulling up the ladder. So we got Hale on top by a game in front of Aquinas. Scotch are sitting down in 4th. That's the lowest they've been in
Wesley
a long
are
time.
3rd, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah,
Wesley are better than 3rd though. Like I feel like that doesn't
Yeah.
represent them, but
Apparently, they had such a shit start of the season. They I think they've won the last sort of 6 games in a row or something. Yeah.
I'm going Hale.
I'll say Hale.
And they're going to win the Arco for the first time in 2019.
Hale.
6 years.
Beat the Scotch Colts.
Hale all round. I've lost me fixtures. This is game of the round. Twist my arm. Guildford, Christchurch. It was a belter earlier in the year. This time Guildford have the bragging rights and are hosting Christchurch. And I reckon it's going to be a 20-point win to Guildford.
Game of the year.
For the bottom, yeah. For these guys, yeah.
Game
Game of the week. Game of the week for sure.
Game of the week.
Game of the week.
Yeah, tough one. Yeah, I'm just going Guildford because of at home.
Yeah, I'll say Guildford as well.
Pretty sure they won after the siren, didn't they? Earlier in the year against.
Wasn't after the siren. It was Dylan
on.
Matson. It was like a late goal. Yeah.
Right. And then an interesting game, which actually surprises me on the ladder, that these two teams are as close as they are on the ladder, and Scotch is below Wesley. I would have thought it would have been. I haven't looked at the ladder for a couple of weeks, and Hale. I would have thought it would have been Hale, Aquinas, Scotch, Wesley, but no, Wesley and Scotch have flipped. I'm going Wesley to beat Trinity. I think Wesley.
The Wesley.
I don't know. They started a bit ordinary early.
I was just saying, like, it doesn't.
Just the last probably month or so since the July holidays, they've turned it on.
Well, can they finish second?
Mathematically, yes, they're equal with Aquinas for second. Just percentage.
Ooh. If you're not first, you're I'm kidding. I was going to say if you're not first, you're last, but that's
It's actually
not the case.
very close. I'm not sure exactly how the percentage works here because I don't have a percentage. It's just points for, points against, and whatever PD is. But Wesley are 10 points behind Aquinas on points for. And then points against, Wesley have scored 200 more. So I don't know how exactly it works, but in terms of points for, it's very close between Aquinas and Wesley.
But by the time that next recording is, the Alco Cup may be decided.
Yeah, correct.
Well, will be because they're playing on Thursday. So
yeah, and if Hale win this week, then it's already decided. So there it is.
they should do they don't do like an MVP. They should do, I don't know.
MVP and finals.
They should do that.
And finals MVP.
Waffle W finals, preliminary final week.
Yeah.
Are you calling one this week?
Yeah, the main one, the Waffle W one.
That gives me a hint, Drizzy.
I can.
Might be doing the grand
No,
final.
I'm happy to say. I'm very happy to say I'm not doing the Waffle W grand final.
So Rogers grand final.
Rogers
Maybe.
final. Maybe.
But
he's keeping it very secret.
It is.
No.
But yeah, Subi and Swans in this
Getting a
one.
tight
Subi will be
fixtures.
absolutely filthy that they let Claremont back into that one and lost an extra time. And that's the benefits of the double chance. But
Yeah.
Swans, they can't just leave their run. Although it was impressive to kick their 2 goals in the 4th quarter, they can't just not score up until 3/4 time and think that's going to be enough.
Yeah.
They're going to do the same thing because Subi are relentless, and yeah, I reckon Subi will win. They should if they play anywhere near their best. It's all set up really for a Claremont Subi grand final. They've had a game to decide an extra time. They've had a draw earlier in the season.
It would be Subiaco's first Waffle W grand final, would it not?
I think so.
If they were to win. Since it's
Since the
become
inception, yeah.
the Waffle W. Before that, it was the Western Australian Women's Football League.
Yeah. And the Rogers Cup, it's Swans and Claremont in the prelim, but West Perth, they did call the
West Perth, the Rogers level.
They're going for 3 in a row.
That's impressive.
They just had 3 or 4 of their Waffle W players come back down to Rogers and just dominate.
It's almost since they had their league side come into the side, this is West Perth, the Rogers team has just almost been unstoppable since they got a league team. But like the league team, West Perth are weird. They don't let their Rogers players go up and play league. So they're always going to keep their good players in the Rogers, which is probably why they're so good.
Yeah.
I'm going Subi, but we'll be supporting the Ducks.
Subi.
Yep. As expected.
I don't know. It doesn't need to be a Claremont Subi grand final, but it should be.
And then Swan District's Claremont in the Rogers.
I'll say Swans pure. I mean, yeah, I haven't obviously watched a heap of the Rodgers outside of obviously the game that I did last week, but they have the double chance. So I don't know. Claremont are always dangerous at any level. So
Yeah,
I'll say I have to say Swans in one of the games. I can't go against them in both.
Claremont. Claremont.
So make the GF from 4th. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going Swans. They're clearly the second best team. I only finished a game and a half behind West Perth, and Claremont only really just scraped in. I think there's a big gap. There's 3 wins in the regular season between Swans and Claremont.
The underdogs.
So they will be the underdogs, but I will be going Swans. Swans will have some grand final representation.
Yeah.
Certainties and can't wins for the weekend. We've got a lot of games to choose from this week. We've got AFL, AFLW, Waffle Reserves, Waffle Colts.
There's a lot.
These two Waffle W finals.
Now.
Okay, already know my.
There's a lot of games.
I already know my can't win.
Okay. Well, no, we're going certainty.
Okay, well, I'll flip it then. Certainly, Swan Districts to beat West Coast in the Waffle League at 5:40 Mineral Resources Park. When you look at the lineup for the Eagles, and no disrespect at all, but the amount of top-up players, if you want to call that, or amateur players coming in is quite a lot. They've still need an extended bench, and they've got a lot of, all their outs are AFL. All of them are AFL. I'm just trying to look how many actual AFL listed players are going to be playing. Jamison, Dewar, Grego, Johnston, Rawlinson, Barnett, Livingston. Oh, there's a few. There's about 7 or 8.
Petrocelli.
Yeah, but I don't know. Swan's actually not doing too bad despite their season.
Yeah. Who are the ends though? Like, are they Waffle players or are they Ammos?
Well, they're Ammos because Waffle players stick to the Waffle.
There's
That are not getting a gig though, maybe for the Waffle Club.
A few of them have, like, I recognise quite a few of the names that have played before, but not like a heap of experience. They're usually playing like A grade 1 week ammos and then coming back in.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
because that Burke is his name is.
Yeah, he's actually Josh
Charlie
Burke.
Burke.
He was
Josh
playing
Burke.
in Northern like
He kicked 3 goals last week for the Eagles in the Waffle.
It's crazy, yeah, and now he's been consistently in the Waffle.
So that's my certainty.
That's yours.
Swans will win.
I'm going to go certainty Perth to beat Claremont in the league.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to get around. I reckon there will be a big crowd down there.
Jaden Hunter, the reception for him, obviously former Perth product against Perth.
Give him
after
an
coming out from
AFL
Essendon.
contract.
He's been dominating. I expect a reception for him, but I don't know. That's a risky call because Perth, every time they obviously deserve their spot in the finals in the league, but every time they have versus Souths and Claremont, they haven't been able to live up to those teams.
There'll be a big crowd down there, I reckon. Okay. Obviously, it's the curtain raiser, you could say, in a way, for the West Coast Swans game, although it's really the main event.
Yeah.
But there will be a lot of people there, and I think a lot of the Swans fans down there, and probably West Coast fans down there that will be there, will be cheering on the Redlegs.
I wonder what the goal is if you get one ticket or whatever for both games. Like, they can't kick you out, surely.
Well, no, they'd be the one ticket, and Perth would get all the revenue.
Right.
I would imagine, because West Coast don't need Waffle tickets. That's why they don't really have home games. They don't need the money.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time the Swans and West Coast are playing at Mineral Resources Park, and Swans are the only team that have never lost to West Coast in the Waffle. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it's a crazy start.
Jeez. Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's crazy. Can't wins, or have you still got yours?
I still got mine. I got.
Come on.
I don't even know who to go. I'm going Peel a certainty to beat Subi in the league.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just because sort of second last game for Peel, and they've got a few AFL players
who might not be there next year, like Will Brodie, Port Adelaide interest. Who knows what's happening with Liam Reedy? So yeah, they need to make the most of those players.
And they should be rolling now. They should be win off last week. So
can't wins.
Should win.
Can't wins.
I'll go first. It's a bold decision.
He's going to say Freo or something.
Can't win.
What is he doing?
I hate to say it, but can't win Brisbane.
Oh, you put now. I wish you went
Can't
the
win
other way.
Brisbane.
I actually wish you went the other way on that because now,
I'm not a Freo supporter, as you know.
You're not on Brisbane. I remember you said Brisbane won't beat Collingwood at the MCG, and that was one of your things, and then it happened.
I know.
No Lockie Neal, but they're still a stacked team.
But they've lost to Sydney, and now they've got to travel over here after what was a pretty looked like a physical game from the 2 minutes that I saw.
They got the best defender in the comp though. Harris Andrews just got awarded the backman award.
Yeah, but that was last year. There's too many forwards at Freo.
Yeah.
And I think a big crowd tonight. I'm worried for Brisbane. They could miss the finals just like Collingwood.
She's going to be packed.
Well, to be fair, if Collingwood and Brisbane both, surely both of them can't miss.
Yeah, you wouldn't think
It's
so.
one of the other.
As if even Freo are on 60 premiership points and like it's not even. I'm pretty sure in 2015 when we won the minor premiership, we had like 62 or 64 points and we finished top of the ladder.
Still got 2 games to come. Yeah. That's how tight it is, Ethan.
My can't win. No, I'll stick clear of the Ds. I'm going to go... Yeah, I just can't see, unfortunately, Swans and the Waffle W beating Kasubi.
Yeah.
So that's my can't win.
Bro, all these rounds are pretty close.
Good week for footy. The Expansion Cup, that'll be a big game.
Yeah. GWS can't beat Gold Coast, so let's go that.
Yeah, I like
8
it.
versus 6.
I like it. And I think this, if they win on Saturday, I think that locks in finals for the Gold Coast Suns. They've still got 2 games in hand. I think I'm pretty confident in saying if they lose to Port Adelaide next week, or to be fair, they've got 3 games left. If they lose 1, win 2, they still
That
play
Wednesday
finals.
night game is going to be the weirdest thing.
If I was Essendon, just forfeit. Just succeed to 4 points. Your season's over. What's the point?
As Brad Scott would say, anytime you pull on the jumper, the amount of pride, the amount of people that have come before you who would have just done anything to pull on that jumper one time.
There might have been some Essendon guys book Europe trips to leave on the Tuesday after Mad Monday, and they can't. Yeah. They've probably had to change their flights because they got a game on a Wednesday night.
That is true. Wait, when is this game?
It's Wednesday after. No. It's so like
next week. They're both playing Friday and Thursday, I think. I think Essendon are playing Thursday, Gold Coast are playing Friday, and then they've both got to back up and play on a Wednesday.
27th of August.
Yeah.
Why do I just get the feeling that
What?
Like, I hate to say it, but like Freo or something are going to be waiting for this game to learn their fate and be relying on Essendon to like win.
Yeah.
It
actually could have big
True
finals
ramifications.
That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Wait.
But then, like, the Bulldogs and Dockers could be winning year in night as well.
So there's 10 games in round 24, Driz?
No.
Oh.
Gold Coast have essentially a 4-day fucking break.
I know.
What? That's
At least they have the week off.
That's why I'm thinking that I'd be happy to just play the reserve side against Port Adelaide. Just concede defeat.
Or against Bombers.
Yeah, or one of. But you'd probably do that actually.
Yeah.
What Gold Coast? But they'll be looking to send Boki out on a high. You don't want to take that lightly.
Yeah.
True.
It's going to be. I feel bad
That's
for Gold Coast. Their first finals campaign, they'll be coming off. Imagine if they play on the Thursday night for finals. That's basically only a week off, where everyone else has had 2 weeks off.
That's crazy. Yeah.
They'd take it though. If you said that'll be the cost of making finals for the first time.
But at the same time, it could help them momentum.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to have a week off. They've technically played a game. So
they're rolling, yeah.
Yeah, they will take it. All right, well, gents, it's always a pleasure.
No fines.
No fines.
There could be a fine for you, no insight into the Demon Boys of the pod. But I respect.
No, well, if anything, I said, can you get us some tickets for Fremantle Brisbane? And he didn't deliver.
I couldn't get you some. A different cousin this time stole them.
Bloody Jaden.
That's a whack.
Let's get him on. Nah, I was gonna mention not fines, but I went and watched a movie. I forgot to mention.
Happy Gilmore 2?
No, I already watched that.
That sucked.
That was like.
I didn't think it sucked. But it was
6.
I did a review on that. I did a review on that for a uni assignment.
Did you?
And I went so hard.
Yeah.
Come on, Adam.
Did you not like them?
I don't know. I feel like they just tried to force the nostalgia a bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit too over the top, but some parts were funny.
Let's be honest, it was never going to reach the heights of the first one.
I didn't like the what was the golf called? The other
Maxi golf.
Maxi. I didn't like Maxi.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like.
That was just weird.
That was weird. Yeah.
You could tell it was clearly like Live versus the PGA.
Yeah.
But they just went too hard on the modern golf.
100%.
I didn't like.
And then when the back fully rotated.
Yeah, I did that last night at X Golf actually.
Yeah, the
Maybe that's
storyline was a bit hard to follow, but,
Yeah. But anyway, what was the
money
movie?
talks.
It's called Weapons.
Weapons.
It's a horror movie.
Is it named after you?
Recommend watching it. Yeah, well, that's what a few boys have said. But nah, but like, yeah, it's a horror movie. Weird ass horror movie. It's weird. Like weird.
I'm not a horror movie guy.
It's
so
good.
I'll
It's
pass.
good at the start, but then it gets weird. Like,
Oh, it's brand new.
let's just say the grandma at the end gets eaten by the kids. By kids.
No, you just
Thanks for
revealed
ruining
You
it for
just
me.
ruined it for thousands of people listening.
Well, just don't listen to that part. Yeah.
Spoiler
Nah,
alert.
you still don't know what's happened though.
Might have to put a beep over it.
Yeah. You need to watch it. Trust me. Go to the cinemas and watch it.
Oh,
Is
it's
this
in
based on a
cinemas.
true story or something?
You shit
No.
yourself. Nah, it can't be surely.
Because
not.
like the
No, I'm
details
not
of this
a-
are
I'm
like
not a-
so exact.
I'm not a horror guy.
You're not a horror guy. What about you?
Yeah, to a point.
Yeah, watch it.
To a point, but
It's gory. But watch it.
Have you watched the F1 movie?
I haven't yet. No.
Is
Apparently
it
that's
still
really
in
good.
cinemas?
I don't think so.
Because I said after I
think
watched
so.
the first, after I watched it the first time, I was like, I'm gonna go watch this again. Never
In the
got around to
cinemas?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might just have to wait till it comes out on Apple TV.
Why not? Yeah. No, go check. It should be still in there. I didn't really look.
Probably, but it's busy man. All right,
Any
well,
golf today?
well, I don't have a driver.
Oh, no driver.
I can't play golf.
Oh shit! How long is that going to take to fix?
Don't know. I'm going to take it into work on Monday.
Yep.
Try to get the boss to see if he can get me a deal to fix it
Yeah.
because he's got some connections.
Hopefully, the connections help.
So hopefully
Bloody
I
hell.
don't have to pay a shit ton for it, but
Yeah.
otherwise I'll just buy a new driver head.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be able to hit him straight.
Yeah. Hopefully, fingers
Yep.
crossed. No more.
Actually, I
broken
had an eagle
clubs.
last night at X Golf.
Really?
Yes.
An
It
eagle.
was a 370 metre hole, and I've driven the green. So
really?
it's a dog leg right with it's downhill,
Yeah.
dog leg right, and it's got like a massive rocky mountain thing, but like on the corner. Of
Yeah.
So you either had to go over or you had to play straight and then lay up 100 metres. So I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm just going to try go over.
Send it.
I was hitting the driver absolutely like shit beforehand.
Yeah.
And I've just minced it. This was before
Pure,
the driver
pure.
broke as well, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Or was it after? It was after the driver broke. So
Yeah.
I was using someone else's driver, and I've minced it over the rock. It's landed on top of the rock, bounced, and then I was like, oh no, this is going to land in the bunker. It bounces on the cart path in front of the bunker,
shit.
bounces over the bunker just before the green, slows up, and I've got a nice 5 metre eagle putt.
That is it. That is
Round
great.
it, and we've
Oh,
had
I
an eagle.
love it. That's
It was
insane.
beautiful.
That's insane.
Anyway.
What, is that what golf is that?
X golf.
X golf
Simulator.
So, it's simulator, right.
Like I wouldn't know what the ball
modern
did
technology.
over a
Yeah.
big massive rocky mountain.
Yeah,
because the
that's
ball,
sick.
the camera tracks it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was
What
good
about
fun.
you, Heath?
Golf.
Nah.
He's a driving range
This
sort of
afternoon.
operator.
Yeah.
Prep, mate. Prep.
Prep.
Preparation
Yep.
is key.
Fun. Very good. Now we go on the free again.
Nice.
Oh,
So
the
yeah,
tickets.
watching that.
Yeah, thanks for the tickets.
I'll try and watch it. Anyway,
Yeah. Bloody hell.
been a pleasure, gentlemen.
Good to be back in the studio.
Good
Great
to be back. Good to be back.
Good to see you fellas again.
One round left
One round.
after this week,
That's crazy.
which is crazy to think. We've been doing this for a whole season. Yes, we've missed some weeks, but we've got there. But
And
anyway,
then finals.
round 20 next
Season
week.
within a season.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly. Round 20 next week. We're looking forward to it. And of course, the Waffle W Grand Final as well next week. We're looking forward to that as well. But it's been a pleasure, gentlemen. Catch you next week.
See you.